right now in that I think he's deciding what he's going to do. He hasn't decided whether he wants to come 100% clean or not. I think in some ways he's still waiting for the president to appear in this very dark forest and lead him out to salvation. And he's still hoping for a pardon, although that hope is diminishing. I think eventually he's going to get to a place where he's going to come 100% clean and tell people in the American public what he knows. This is a guy.
Some of those issues are New York based, so Trump couldn't pardon him.
That's correct. If state prosecutors actually pursued potential charges in New York, which it's questionable as to whether they're going to do that, but if there's anyone that has leverage over this president, with the exception of Vladdy Putin, it's Michael Cohen. And I think ultimately the president is going to regret not keeping this guy in the tent, not keeping him close, because I think that Michael Cohen knows where a lot of bodies are buried.
Yeah, but Michael Cohen said that Trump knew about that meeting that Donald Jr. had, and Manafort was in that meeting. Is there anybody besides Cohen that could corroborate that information, that Donald did know that? I mean, just his word against his is not good enough, right?
Well, I think it may be good enough. I mean, let's be honest. I don't think either one of these two guys, Trump or Cohen, have the most credibility in the world. But I think between the two of them, Michael Cohen probably wins that credibility contest, although it's a close call.
You know, as much as I mean, for me, you know, I like frogs better than I like Donald Trump, and I hate frogs. But I'm really bothered by a lawyer recording his client. How do you feel about it?
Well, I think it's improper. There's no question about that. I mean, Michael Cohen should not have been recording his client, should not have been recording Chris Cuomo and lying to others.
But it wasn't illegal. It was unethical, perhaps. But was it illegal?
Well, it wasn't illegal here in New York because it's what's called a single consent state. As long as one party consents, you're fine. But, you know, in retrospect, I'm glad Michael Cohen did take those recordings of his communications with Donald Trump, and we may all be very fortunate because he did so. But he's got to do the right thing, and he's got to come clean. And if he's not interested in doing that, then let the chips fall where they may.
And Donald Trump waived the privilege. I mean, perhaps those tapes would have been privileged, and we wouldn't be talking about it. I don't know why Donald would waive the privilege, but he did.
And I think, again, we've demanded the release of the tapes, and I think everyone here and everyone that's watching the show, I mean, you deserve to know what happened in connection with this. You deserve to know what your leaders have done and whether they've covered up things and whether they've committed crimes. And it's just that simple. Everyone should be demanding the release of these tapes. They're of critical importance.
Yeah. Michael, in May, when you came on here,